Okay. It's just one of those days. Hi, I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time. And if you notice, Nemo's not here. So, again, Nemo forgot or something like that. So, whoops, I've got to edit my show myself. And I just want to remind everybody to subscribe, click the bell, get notifications, and email me at buddy. No, wait. It's Time at gmail.com. All right. I I've had a weird week this week, but I am so glad to have my friend Alec Gomez from Tejano Late Night on the show. So welcome, Alec.
Alec, yay me. Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Alec. I'm glad you're here. And you know what? I don't do that for this show like that. You can
We'll
not.
go find them later.
I know. Find Nemo again.
Yeah,
You know.
we'll
But
within the crowd after all.
yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping he would pull up some slack because there's a topic I don't want to talk about, but I know Nemo does. But okay, everybody out there that knows this show knows that I have a issue with Sunny Salsa, and you're the conga player for congas, right?
Yeah,
And
conga
you're the
and guitar as well,
okay, and I also say hype man too.
and hype man, and anything else, right? That's
Yeah,
called for.
the dancer and stuff like that. The only part of his show I enjoy is you. That's about
Hey,
it. All right. So what have you been up to?
it's been crazy in other areas in my life other than music. It's because of my work.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for it. You know where I work. You're part of a family now, and
Yeah.
welcome. It's just been busy, busy, busy.
Okay, now you just wrap up 6 seasons
We
at
did.
Honor
We
Late
wrapped
Night?
up season 6 already. We're getting ready for season 7. We still gotta sit down. Frank and I gotta sit down and talk about the show, what we're gonna do, who we're gonna have on. Plan. You know how it is. We're planning
Oh
out all
yeah.
the good stuff for the season
Let
coming up.
Let me ask you. Okay, because everybody knows that I produce the show. I do the research. I do
Yeah, yeah,
everything. Nemo just likes to show up and just talk his talk or whatever,
yeah.
and stuff like that. Now, are are you similar to Nemo, or do you like?
Pretty much.
Oh, so you
Uh,
just show up? Nobody. You don't
uh,
have to book the guests.
well, no, I mean yes and no, right? We both come up with guests and whatnot, but I mean all the magic, really, that's all Frank, man.
Okay.
That's all him. That's all Chopper. I mean, he does the recording, he does the editing. I come up with the questions and I figure out the interview, which way I'm gonna go, which path I'm gonna take, depending on the artist and the guest, and things change.
Yeah.
Because you have a mind, you have an idea of where you want to go, and if they jump in front of you, well, then now you got to change your
Oh yeah.
direction,
Most
right? And
definitely.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's my
why
part.
that's why I like a co-host. So to pick up a little slack. If there's like no dead air,
Yeah.
basically. And so do you sometimes have dead air and they just edit it out? Because your show's all
Oh,
edited,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, it's all edited, but pretty much we actually have too much content, and that's where he gets to actually pick and choose where we go, and it really works. And I think he's a master at it.
Okay. So do you sometimes like now you don't book the artist, you suggest artists or
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a collaboration between Frank and I. I'll call him and say, "Hey, man, I'd like to have this person on. Okay, when do you want to do it? What do we have free? Let's throw them in, or we can move things around. Then we move things around.
right. Now do you call them up or does Frank call them? Hey, like, hey Ram, we want you on
Actually,
the
it's
show.
weird. They call me.
They do. I wish
Yeah.
they'd called me. I guess I'm not as popular as you are, like out there and
Now,
stuff like that.
whatever.
But yeah, I have very few people call me like that. But okay, this is I tried. We have a friend of the show. His name is Mark Fabula, like that from Fort Worth. I tried to get him to book the artist, reconfirm the artist the week before. Like I contact you the week before. I think
Yeah,
I booked you like a month ago.
a month ago. Yeah,
And then I said I'll contact you the week before to reconfirm because I have a lot of no shows and it's like I have to find replacements sometimes. But This year,
That's the hard part.
yeah, if if someone says they can't make it, I'm just not going to have a show. I'm going to stop sweating it anymore. So like I like it. You respond very quickly. In the past 3 or 4 guests, they've been really good. I mean, they're
That's awesome.
they're very professional. I mean, like in contacting me back and stuff like that, and when I reach out and everything. But like okay, we had one guest. We made up his. I used to call him No Show Lucky Joe. You know.
Ah, no
Yeah.
show Joe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you remember the Grupo Masa? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was just a DFW thing or that was like just Joe
You
himself.
know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and so I think he earned it, but uh, Lucky Joe, I, well, I think it was like a year ago. I contacted him in December, and his dad just passed away. So I didn't, I wasn't going to reach out, and I said, I said my condolences and stuff, but I didn't reach out
Yeah.
for him to be on the show. And then I got him another time. I think it was I got a hold of him in Vegas, Tejano, and then we were going to do the show in July, and then he canceled, and because of his fiance and stuff like that. And I met her the this past fanfare, and so I booked him again, rebooked him like in October, and he didn't even bother to call me back or
Se
give
me
me.
olvidó.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess I don't know.
You know, it
Like that.
happens.
Yeah, and so exactly, and then I saw him at Fanfare, and I go because I was there with Lawrence, DJ Indio, with
Oh
Cubo.
yeah, love him.
Yes, and so I noticed that Lucky Joe was like a few booths down. So I went over there on the side, and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And he goes, "What's wrong, brother? What's happening?" Like that. How you doing? I said, "I'm not doing so hot." I said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because no show Lucky Joe keeps on canceling on me." It's a, dude, what are you talking about, man? I lost my phone and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Here
And
comes the
so yeah,
excuses.
but and then we did hook it up, and I booked him for April 1st. You know what April 1st is, right?
Yeah.
And so I wasn't sure if he was going to joke and he's not going to show up again, but he did show up, and we made up, and that was a great interview. I enjoyed having him on and stuff
You know,
like that.
I've not had him yet. I have not had him on my show yet.
Well, he did awesome because he sang on our show too, and
Awesome, dude.
Nemo loves having people sing. I don't want the artist to feel obligated, but I kind of do say sometimes. And Nemo's going to want you to sing before the show. Like if you
Yeah.
sang, I said, "Hey, Alec, you don't have to sing, but Nemo's going to try to get you, but don't feel obligated." But inside, I do want you to
And,
sing.
and that's a weird thing, right? And I talked to Frank about that. There, we have when we have singers on the show.
Yeah,
To me, I'm like, yeah, well, like Nemo, I think they should sing because they are the singers.
yeah.
You know, you can't expect like when I have a director on the show or I have a lighting guy or a sound guy. Well, I don't want them to
Hey,
sing or run
can you
sound.
fix these lights and
Yeah,
stuff for us?
fix my stuff.
Show us how it's
Uh,
done.
you know, singers should sing. They're the
Yeah,
singers,
but
and it's cool when they offer up.
yes, I do enjoy it, and I'm grateful that they do. But sometimes uh, you know, their voice might need some work or something like
Yeah,
that. Like
and
they're
I get it. You're
recovering.
right. You're exactly right. I
Yeah,
get it. If they don't want to, I also get it.
right.
But I mean, that's part of the gig, man.
Yeah, that's true. Like that, and so I enjoyed that aspect of it. But get and that's not the only one. I have a couple people that have canceled me 2 or 3 times, and so after the third time, they're gonna have to reach out
Ahí te
because
watcho.
yeah, exactly. So, but you're great. You've always come on, and you've always
Oh, dude,
been
I
very
appreciate the
professional, stuff
invite.
like that. And I haven't been invited on your show, but hey, that's okay. I'm a nobody. I haven't been on
Whatever.
Bumper Show or anybody else. Well, you know what? Have you been on the Three Amigos show?
I
With
have.
Okay, I was on there, but that's the only show I've been on. But Lawrence has asked me to be on his show or do it a few times, but he asked me early on, and I didn't feel comfortable being a guest until like just recently. Well, I did it
That's
last
good.
year, and
Yeah, Lawrence is completely freaking awesome, bro.
oh yeah, he's great, and he works magic on the computers, and he has some great interests. I wish I could do that stuff, but
Yeah, I leave all that to you guys and the geniuses who know how to do that. I cannot do any of that.
I'm not one of those people. But uh, okay, I told Nemo he's gonna miss out on an announcement, and
Okay.
I'm gonna share
I'm
that with you.
excited to hear because I don't know yet.
It's I don't know. It's not a good announcement like that.
Everything's a good announcement.
Well, maybe for my haters, maybe it's a good announcement, but you know,
Bring it.
I I'm gonna probably take a break. I'm kind of burning out on this because, like I said, it's a lot of.
It's
I mean,
it's tasking.
yes, very much, and I've asked people to help me, and it doesn't seem like
So okay, when you say break, how long of a break are we talking? You're coming back though, right?
maybe.
Oh, ooh.
I'm actually thinking about revamping this show, so maybe I don't need guests like that. When I did this
And
show, go ahead.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. People rediscover themselves and rediscover the shows.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of my old shows back in the day from the '90s. It's on my channel. I put the top 50 shows that I did back in the '90s. I did like over 200 shows back then.
Jesus.
Yeah, you see all these videotapes behind me? That's
Yeah.
not all of them. I mean, I've got suitcases full of them and boxes full of them.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I at one time I probably had the largest personal collection of Tejano music videos in the world, like that, because I have videos that nobody else has ever seen.
That's
Because
super cool. Have you converted them?
no, I've converted a bunch. I only converted 50 of them because it's real time. I can't just like it's a I have to play it in order to record it and digitize it.
Yeah.
Once it's digitized, then it's easier to edit and cut
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's still tasking, and so I enjoyed doing that because it brought back memories and stuff like that.
Oh
And
God, yes, dude.
yeah, and
Those were the days, as they say.
yeah, I mean, I remember I did a show I put up there with Jennifer Lopez, not Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Pena. God, I wish I
Yeah.
had Jennifer Lopez like that. I wish I had Jennifer Pena on the show. I thought for a long time I think I was catfished because I wasn't very big on social media. I don't know how good are you at social media?
You know what? I like scrolling. If something
Yeah,
catches my eye, I don't read a lot of the stuff. I really
yeah,
don't. A lot of people ask me, "Hey, did you see this? Did you see?" I don't know what's going on because I don't read this stuff.
yeah. Because you got a
I'm gonna be
life.
honest.
You got a life. Those other
That
people
just
don't.
that's a douche.
You know what? I don't like to give out compliments, and I don't like to give out compliments to a particular person, which is Sonny.
Okay.
He is awesome at social media, like that.
I
He
don't know how
is.
the he
I don't know.
does it, bro.
I'm inundated with his social media. I just keep getting stuff, and I said, God, I just need to
I
delete
don't want to see
this.
it anymore.
I know, I don't, I don't, I really don't.
Everybody.
Yeah. So he has got a real good social media presence, and I wish I'm a little envious of that. But other than that,
Other than that,
no.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only compliment I'm going to give to him, like that.
Good for you.
Uh, yes, thank you. But yeah, I am probably going to revamp the show, and I have a lot of video footage
So
from.
let me ask you,
Go ahead.
since you made this announcement,
Okay.
when are you taking this break?
Well, I have one other guest booked next week, and so next week
Okay.
will be my last show. And I'm thinking I'll come back on after Vegas Tejano
Okay.
in July, because
That's a good break.
yeah, I might be selling my house. Okay, so I have to redo all this house, and
Hmm.
I have to, get rid of a bunch of junk over the past years. I mean, 10,
Are you selling
15 years.
VHSs? VHSs?
This is just ornaments. This is the
Yeah.
nobody. Do you even have a VCR?
You know what? I think I might have one somewhere.
Well,
That
guess what?
double, remember it was VCR DVD when that it started
Oh yeah,
changing over?
right.
Yeah, I might
I
have one.
bought one of those, but not only a VCR won't play this because this is super VHS from back in the day.
Oh,
It was a higher quality tape than VHS tapes.
Yeah.
If you play this in a VHS tape deck, I mean player, it will have lines in it because it's too much information for that
Oh wow.
player like that. So you have to have a certain. And I used to have one, and I took it out of my garage. It just disintegrated in me. But I went on eBay and I had to buy two until I found one that worked. And then I digitized, like I said, 50 of them, and I did a couple other ones. And just last year, I bought two more Super VHSs on eBay, just as backup in
Nice.
case I need it.
Dude, because all that content you have from the 90s, it's like gold, man.
Oh yeah, it's
To,
I Shelly. Shelly, I have so much footage of Shelly. Shelly says, "Buddy, you were everywhere. You got so much footage of me that I hadn't seen in decades." Or people, and I said, "Yeah." I mean, I have some a video of Little Joe that he gave me. It was crap, and I never showed it to anybody else. Like I never aired it, and he thought it was good because they do the home video stuff like that. And I said,
yeah.
and I just took it and I was okay, thanks. And he said, "Do I need a return?" I said, "No, you can keep it." It's, I mean, I love Little Joe. Don't get me wrong, but it and it
And,
was
you
it
know,
was
truth is
terrible.
truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Truth is truth.
And then some local artists in the DFW area, they had music videos. It didn't go any other because back in the day, I think it was Tejano Country was the big one,
Yes.
and then the one with Rock and Roll James, Pura Vida. I think I have a sticker from back in the day. Oh, I do have a
But you
Kick
have
F.
all kinds
I
of
have a
stuff.
Kick FM sticker, but that's the radio station that we used to have here. It's
I
no
think I found a
longer.
bunch of shirts and I have t-shirts. You know how back then all the radio stations had
Yeah.
their t-shirts? And I found a whole bunch. I just cut the sleeves off like I do with everything else so I can wear it.
You could probably wear it because you got guns, dude. I don't have anything like that.
No, but pinche
But
BB guns.
I just saw my old bumper sticker. It's always Tejano time. So back it tells everybody what day and time it was and stuff like that. But I think I have one a Buddha Vida from Rock and Roll James is the old show that he had.
Yeah.
Like he I think Buddha Vida had like 4 or 5 hosts and stuff like that.
So
You know what?
I can talk
What?
about my area, right? Back in the 90s. And I tell everybody, there were five huge clubs, five big clubs for sure. Every
Okay.
weekend they were packed. And then you had your
Oh yeah.
mid-sized clubs. And it was just crazy. So in your area, how many clubs did y'all have? Because you have more that
No,
way, no?
I don't think we had. Well, not big clubs. We had. Let's see. We had. I think 2 Tejano rodeos from back in the day. We had Desperados. We had Far West. Oh, maybe we
Yep.
did have about 5 big ones, and then we had some ballrooms, and then some little hole in the wall clubs,
Isn't
neighborhood
it
bars
crazy?
and
And
stuff.
they were all packed.
Oh
Starting
yeah,
Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Boom.
back
You
in the
had
'90s.
some.
Yeah, yeah, the heyday.
So let me ask you, what
Sure.
do you think happened to Tejano? I'm not gonna say the whole thing. Tejano's dead. I hate that. I
I know.
I really hate that topic.
Yeah.
Right? Not because I, I don't like talking about it because there's a high and a low to everything.
Right.
But what do you think happened to our genre?
It. You know what? I was gone for 20 years. I didn't listen to Hano from like I did. I started this show, the Hano video show, back in '96, the year after Selena died, and then I did it for about 4 years. Well, 3 or 4 years, and then one year I just did it reruns. And after that, because I went broke like that, I quit teaching. I'm a teacher, so I
Okay.
quit teaching to do this, and I sold time on there, but things happened and it just I left at like at 99 and so I went to grad school and all that. So I hadn't been back for 20 years until like 3 years ago, like that. It took a funeral of one of my friends from back in the day who was a big supporter of Tejano music and the TV show Tejano Time. And I did not. I don't know. I thought it. I mean, when I came back, I didn't even know Emilio Past died
Oh Jesus.
from back in the day. And I was going, oh my God, Emilio died? And then I looked it up and I said, I think he
Yeah, you
died
missed a
in,
lot. You
yeah,
missed a lot.
2016 he died, I think. And I was going, oh my god, I kind of cried a little bit when I saw that. But
You know what hits me hard when I
what's
hear
that?
Diego sing?
I have never heard him sing, and
Oh my God, bro.
I am actually going to probably. Oh, man, stuff keeps happening to me.
You're gonna tear up. You're
My
gonna
car
tear up.
engine light went on Sunday, and I thought I took care of it. It went on again today, and so I'm gonna have to put my car in the shop. I'm gonna go. I live in Dallas, like North Dallas, and there's two small towns south of Dallas called Ennis
Yeah.
and Waxahachie. I don't know
Okay.
if you're familiar with them. They they are gonna have Tejano events this weekend, and Diego and his brother were gonna play. I
Oh,
think on
dude, you
Saturday.
gotta make it. You gotta make it.
I don't know if I have a car to do that because my wife works on Saturday, the day they play, and then I got a birthday party I gotta go to with my daughter. But I
Well, I
want
mean,
to
you can
see it.
look it up. Of course, there's all kinds of video.
Yeah,
Social media now.
yeah, that's true.
It's almost you close your eyes and you can hear Emilio.
Really, that's how good
Dude,
it
I am
is.
not even. Yes, he
Oh,
is an awesome singer.
okay. Yeah, hey, you know what? I think they're gonna perform in Vegas Tejano this year. Are they?
Oh, even better.
I think they are. I'm almost positive they are. Are you gonna go to Vegas Tejano this year?
I don't know yet if I'm going. I'm not. Like I said, I haven't sat down with Frank yet and
Yeah,
found out what we're doing for season 7 and all the other stuff that we got to talk about. We just kind of took a break
yeah.
because of the awards, the Hana Mundial Awards. Every time
Which
that
I
comes around,
attended. I
which you
did go this
attended,
year.
which
Yeah.
I missed because life happens,
Yeah.
right? And I hated missing it. But that's when we take our break from the
Okay.
show is when those awards come around because I mean
Oh,
he
okay.
gets really really busy,
Yeah.
and then once all that calms down, and then we revamp, and here we go, boom, we hit it hard.
So what's your recording season? Do you start like in August or September or
No,
July?
actually, I think we're gonna start here in the next month.
Oh
We're gonna
wow.
start.
So
Yeah,
do
and
you
I
go ahead?
go ahead. Well, I just talked to him last week, and that's what he said. We're gonna start
Uh,
kicking up again.
okay. Well, I mean, do you knock them? Well, I think did you have like 20 shows in season 6?
Yes. So we started off with 10 and then we just bumped it up to 20, 22. I don't even know how many, 20.
Yeah.
And we're just knocking out shows over and over and over.
So do you do like one a week or you do two a week or whenever the artist can come in
We were
and when
doing
you're
one a
available?
week and then he got so busy that we had to kind of open it up to every 2 weeks. So I
Okay.
think now for the norm, I would say every 2 weeks we'd come in and maybe do one or two shows that on the same night. We'll have
Yeah.
one guest come in at 7, the other guest come in at 9, knock out two shows.
Okay.
And
I
that's a hard part about this show is it's a live show. People, oh,
I got sorry, I got a phone
that's
call there.
okay. People have to drive in and plan accordingly. And I have people coming in from Florida sometimes. People
Wow.
coming in from Dallas and the Valley, so they make the trip, get there, and then we got to shoot this show, man, get it going.
D-
And it's not live, but we
right.
have to shoot it live.
Right. Do you guys pay for their expenses? Like put them up in a hotel if they come from
No,
Florida? Just like Bumper,
no,
right?
yeah.
You and Bumper's show are lucky because you're based out of San Antonio, and Bumper one time says that his show is harder than our show, and we're going. How do you expect your show to be harder than ours? We have to deal with a bunch of issues and stuff like that, and people just show up to his house, and then he can
Dude,
record it. And,
it's so cool. I really love his show because of the way we all have different styles, right?
yeah.
You, me, Bumper, Indio, everybody, Rock and Roll James, everybody's got their own style, and I love to see that, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
cool. But I like the way he runs his show because it's real relaxed, laid back. Y lo que le sale el cabrón. He doesn't give a shit, which is kind of cool. And I have to be more, political or politically correct
Oh,
on
me too.
mine. And but it is what it is, and I think everybody. I suggest I would tell everyone watch all the shows, watch
Yeah.
all the shows, and
Oh
watch all
yeah.
the interviews.
I support everybody. I mean, like I watch Lawrence's show on Monday. I I participate in my show on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I go back and forth from the Three Amigos and Bumper Show, and then on Thursday Lawrence has another show that he does, and I think have you seen Keith Leal's show, Tejano Time podcast?
Yes.
This is the original, by the way. You know,
Oh,
okay,
I would
but
say it looks good, but I can't see. I took my
oh, okay.
glasses off. Like,
All right. Well, it's always on my shirts and stuff when you see me over there. But I'm the original Tejano Time. I don't know why he did that. He didn't. I was on like a year on YouTube before he put it. He named it Tejano Time Podcast. And actually, Juan from Tejano TV, because Keith does his. I guess he does his show out of his house, and it gets aired on Tejano TV also. He does it YouTube, and it
yeah,
gets, I guess, replayed on Tejano TV. And Juan had asked me if he could take all my old shows and put them on Tejano TV, and I had just met Lawrence, and Lawrence and I decided to do a project, so I couldn't do Tejano TV. Even though I thought Lawrence and I and Tejano TV should network together and do it all together,
yeah.
but it didn't come out that way. I still open for it, but you know, people make other decisions, and I just said, all
People
right,
are people.
exactly, and so, but well, I forgot what we were talking about earlier.
I know we're
We're-
all over the place.
Oh, you were talking about how it changed like that.
Yeah,
I I don't know what caused it to change, but what I noticed is there are a lot of more female Tejano artists in the genre.
yeah. You know what? We don't have enough guys out there coming up.
Right,
We don't. And where are they? I would love for again for Diego to, but Diego they have their own genre. They
right,
they come and do this on the side, and it's cool and it's great. But they're doing amazing with their stuff.
right. Now, I know the Cajunto Cats are coming up.
Yes,
Uh, let's see who else is Asalto. They're a younger
Asalto.
group.
But I'm saying, you know how back we had solo
Right.
artists. We had your Emilio, your Ram, your Jay.
Yeah, but they weren't
Y-
younger. I mean, they were in the 30s,
yeah,
late 20s, early 30s, and stuff like
I,
that, or
I'd
or
like to
older.
see more artists in the male side come out. Not that I'm complaining. The females are knocking it out. They're
Oh yeah.
great.
Yeah, the only issue with the girls is they can't get a whole band together to be dedicated and loyal to their music. There are very few female artists that have that. That from what
Yep,
I've noticed. Like,
yep.
I really enjoyed Jenny B. I don't know if you've seen her perform, but
I've seen her on.
awesome.
I've not seen her live yet.
Okay, well, she's awesome. She has like dancers behind her, and she's got a great voice. She's a all around good package. She's pretty. She dances, she sings, everything, and she's very personable. Great. I love it when she comes on our show. You should have her on. Have you had her on your show?
I've not had her. I think when we had the other show, uh, Tejano Next, I think she was on that. She might have been on that show with
Okay.
the other host, but she hasn't been on my show yet.
Well, season
And maybe
seven.
she will
Season
make it this
seven.
year.
I
I would
think you
love it.
should. I think you should. Season seven. She would be. You will have so much fun if she's on your show,
Awesome.
and I highly encourage that. But yeah, people have asked me about that. Uh, I don't know. I think it's the record labels pull all the money out, and so there's not a big uh,
Yeah,
fire.
definitely.
The money doesn't push it like they do other genres.
Yeah, all the labels are gone, but I don't. I really saw a resurgence. I personally, and I don't know. You tell me what you see. About 3, 4 years ago,
Okay.
of a stronger Tejano presence coming out. I've seen the demographics. Younger people are coming out to the shows. We're
I
not
haven't
at the
noticed that.
teenage level yet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
You're right.
but I'm saying 30s and 20s. It's no longer your 50s and 60s and 40s, and you got a mix, and I'm seeing that, and I
Okay.
think it's awesome. And I think the latest thing everybody now with and not to bring up Sunny, but everybody's going back to Texas country or
Yeah.
dabbing into the country music again, right? And I've heard people like, I don't know about this, I don't know about that. I think about the '90s, and you were here.
Yeah,
You were there for the '90s. What was the one of the staples of Tejano music in the '90s was country. They
that's
were
true.
hand in hand.
Yeah,
Everybody who was putting out an album
yeah.
or a
Amelia,
CD back then,
yeah, Amelia was
Emilio
doing
and Jay,
country.
they
Jay,
all
what
did one
did
country
Jay do
song.
country?
He did a really, really good country song.
I don't remember that.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot! I'll sing it for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No,
What was
look it
that in
up.
the '90s? He did that, or was it like in the
Yes,
2000s? Okay,
yes, and it's a really, really good country song.
okay. Because I know who was. It was Emilio, Ram, uh,
Yep.
uh, Joel Navida, I think.
Yes. There
No,
was
Nava. Joel
no, no,
Nava.
Nava. Joel Nava.
Nava.
¿Cómo se llama el otro?
Uh,
I'm not.
Michael Salgado started doing it later. When I came
Yes,
back, I got introduced to Michael Salgado's country, and I was going, "Damn, he's pretty good." And
it's different
yes,
because
I do.
it's Michael's voice doing country.
Yes, I kind of like that raspy voice in the country. And who else was doing country? I know Shelly was doing country. Well,
But she's always
she
sang
yeah,
everything. Shelly's
right.
been an all around kind of,
But
because she can.
did she record country?
That's a really good question.
I can't
I'm gonna
remember if
have to
she
ask her.
did. Yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna say I'm more than sure she did because she can record anything.
yeah. I'm pretty sure she wrote country songs, but I don't know if she performed them. I
Yeah,
mean, her.
and
Oh,
like I don't see anything wrong with it, and I have friends who do, and I just to me it's whatever.
yeah. There are a few people that are. Well, there are a lot of people that are purists, and they like their old Tejano to stay the same. I've always said that Tejano has lots of different flavors,
Yes,
and I enjoy that. Like some people wouldn't consider, I consider conjunto part of Tejano. Some people
I'm with
won't.
you on that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's an argument that we have on the road. Every
yeah,
band has the same argument on the road. I've said it on my show. I think that Tejano artists or Tejano musicians, to me,
yeah.
are better.
They're
Well, are
versatile.
really, really very versatile because of that,
Yes,
right? Because we can do country,
right.
we can do rock, we can do soul, we can do jazz, we can do Tejano, you know,
Mariachi,
name it.
norteño.
And
Yeah,
these guys play everything, man,
yeah.
well,
Ask a
whereas
ask a
other
country
genres
band
don't.
to play a Tejano song. They're not gonna be able to do
Exactly.
it.
They can't even cover Juana la Cubana. Which is gonna be gotta
Yeah,
hate that song. Um,
yeah,
I have so much respect and love for Tejano, uh, but also I listen to all kinds of music,
yeah.
all kinds of from K-pop to
Yeah, your
to
son does
mariachi.
K-pop.
My
Your
son
son. I
does
remember last
K-pop.
time we talked about your son is doing that. How's he doing? Is
He's
he?
doing great, man. That kid, it's just like he's now taking off to different cities to go do workshops. He's taking workshops because he admires other dancers,
Yeah,
and he's going to other cities to go dance and do shows and competitions with Echo Effect is the name of his group, that the group that he's with, and they're just knocking it out. I think they just took first place out by Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, or Houston. I don't know where it
wow.
was at. But yeah, they did. They're doing really, really good.
Yeah, I
The
love
whole group.
K-pop. I don't understand all of the K-pop,
Yeah,
but
I know what the hell they're saying, but the
yeah,
music,
yes.
wow.
And the dance choreography. I love dance, and I think I was telling you earlier today that before the show that last Friday I went to a salsa outdoor event that I haven't done in like over 10 years, because I was meeting up with a couple friends, and I met some new
Yeah,
friends out there, and I used to teach salsa dancing back in at my
really.
college. Yeah, I say that, but I didn't dance one song this Friday because I was going, man, I don't. I'm kind of nervous to be out there. I don't know if
Yeah,
I've got
the
the
moves
moves
anymore.
anymore.
You're gonna break a hip.
Yeah, you know what? I could do the steps, but
Yeah.
initiating those turns, I'm kind of rusty. Because I used to do a bunch of fancy turns, and I can't remember how to segue into each of these turns.
Well, you're gonna
I'm
take a
like,
break from the show here. It's time to pick
yeah,
up and practice.
I might. Okay, well, this is what I had in mind that I'm gonna start. Yeah, okay, I told you that I have a lot of footage that I've collected over the past couple of years, like at certain Vegas Tejanos, the TMAs, the what was that one show that it was with Danny Farias? He did. Puro. I can't remember. He did one in August. It was at the uh, in San Antonio. It was an award. It was like the first time in
The Pura
uh,
Vida?
Pura Vida Awards. Maybe
Yeah.
that was it. I have lots
That
of
hadn't
footage
been
from
around
there.
in a while and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think I talked to him like the last time I saw him. I think it was at Fanfare at the media gala. He said he's planning to do it again, but it's not going to be in August. I think it might be in October or September or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. I hope it comes to fruition. And I told him I was pleasant surprised how well it went turned out to be because I thought it was going to be a shit show
Yeah.
because I thought that it wasn't advertised as well as it should have been, and but it turned out real good. I had a great time. I think everybody else did. He said he made a profit. You know,
That's, I mean, good.
yeah. If he broke even, I was gonna say would have been a success. But if he made a profit, and he says it's worthwhile, so I said, all right, have fun. Anything I
And
can
that'd
do
be
to
that.
help.
I mean, if he has it in October, that gives time for all the other award shows
Yeah,
that happen throughout the year.
yeah. I mean, I only know of three now. The TMA, Tejano Mundial, and the Puta Vida. Those are the only ones that I consider.
And they're
This is
they're pretty separated there, right? Because Mondial comes out usually right in February.
yeah. TMA is in
PMA's
November.
in, yeah, November, and so if he brings it in somewhere in the middle, that'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
he should keep it in like in August or July. No, and uh, Vegas Tejano is in
Yeah, we
July.
have Vegas in July, so
Yeah, but that's not an award ceremony type thing.
it's a
But
great event. And then you have Milwaukee, that event too.
yeah, I've never been to that. Have you been?
I do you know what, bro? For since the '90s, I've heard about it, and I wanted to go so bad.
Sonny
And,
hasn't been booked.
oh no, we went. Oh, we
Oh,
went.
okay. All right.
Uh, out of all 30 freaking years, right?
Yeah.
I get sick. I'm
Oh
running a fever of
man.
105 during the show. So any footage you see there, dude, I have a fever, I have a headache.
Oh.
I'm burning up.
Oh, I thought you were
And
like a no show for that one.
no, so I couldn't even enjoy it because I felt like crap.
Oh man.
Which it's a great event and I loved it. I just wish I hadn't been sick and I would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah. For me, I've been wanting to go past couple years ever since Bumper. I heard about it because I never heard about it before. Bumper mentioned it on the show, and it's always the last weekend of August,
Believe so.
which is when I started teaching college, and so I
Ah,
have a convocation, which is a required meeting that I have to go to on a Friday, and so I'm kind of screwed on that.
yeah, it
So
really is. If you get a chance, at least go once.
yeah,
I'm hoping we go back. Maybe I'll do it right this time.
yeah.
But even still, sick and all, Greg's now playing with Bobby Pulido. We
Oh,
still
okay,
took off to go do things, and we went to the Harley Museum, which was freaking cool.
okay,
And then we ended up going to the baseball stadium,
okay,
and they do tours. So we took a tour, and I'm not even a baseball fan. I'm a football fan. But
okay.
wow, what a stadium! It's beautiful, and then you can have lunch there, right by third base. Really, really fucking cool.
All right, but that the concert's not at the baseball stadium,
No,
is it?
no, the
Okay.
concert's downtown. And then again, another nice
Like I
area,
said,
and
I've
they
never
have it
been.
done right. They
Yeah.
have two, maybe three stages, and you just walk around and you can hit each one. You have great artists and all of them.
They have three Tejano stages or three
Three
stages
different
for.
stages. So
Okay.
and they mix it. So it's not like one's designated to one, and they just mix it up. It's just great music, by the way. A lot of Tejano music for sure.
Okay. Now that it's called the Mexican Festival, right?
Yes.
All right. So they have. I imagine there's a
Milwaukee
Mari
Fest or Milwaukee Mexican Fest. I don't know
or something like
exactly
that.
what it's called.
Okay, and so they have mariachi. Do they have norteño music?
They have
Probably.
norteño. Yeah, they have everything. Salsa.
Yeah. Oh wow. Do they have a rock en español?
You know what? That I didn't hear.
Okay.
Interesting. It might. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, late 90s, I was starting to get into rock and español, like Juanes and Manan, and so I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, those
Okay.
those dudes are badasses.
Oh yeah, I, uh, yeah. I miss those songs in those days and stuff. But yeah, life. Oh, okay. I was gonna. Well, we're gonna hit the chat in the last 15 minutes, which is coming up soon. Uh, One of the things I told you that I'm planning on taking a hiatus. Like Royale's gonna be on the show next week, and that's the one I'm gonna. Uh,
Dude, one of my favorite
eh,
singers.
yes, I used to love him when he was on Grupo Rodeo.
Rodeo,
And,
yeah.
yeah, and that's when I met him when he was singing for Rodeo. But I talked to him at Fanfare, and so again, I hooked him up. He hooked me up with an interview for next week, just like you. And so, and you know what? And I've been reaching out for other people. People don't even respond, and I'm going, I'm just tired of this. I need to take a break because I'm not pursuing people like I probably should, like getting back, because I noticed that sometimes I got to say, okay, please respond by Friday, so like that, or by Monday and stuff, and then
Yeah.
my life goes away and I forget to call back and stuff like that, and they don't respond. Like I've been trying to get Ricardo Castillon since last month to be on June show, because I
Okay.
usually what I like to do is put the artists that are in Vegas Tejano in June to help promote Vegas Tejano. But I already
He's
had
another one I haven't had on.
what?
Ricardo. I haven't had him on the show.
He's hard to get on. Like Jay is another one. Have you had Jay
No,
on
I
the
haven't
show?
had Jay.
Yeah, Jay is hard to get on. Ricardo's and Marco Orozco is another person to get hard. That's hard. I said get hard on. I, I didn't mean
Hey
it that
man.
way. As soon as I said, I was going, "Why the hell did I say it that way?"
Yo.
But they are difficult people to get interviews on these podcasts, and
Very
so
well put.
yes, thank you. Rephrase it. Uh, but you know who I try? Okay, this is do you know Jay's wife, Roxy?
I know of her. I've not met her or talked to her.
Well, something I've found, I've been wanting to get her on the show, and the reason why, you know what, I probably should reach out to Rock and Roll James too, but Roxy used to host Tejano Country back in the day,
I didn't
and
even know that.
I didn't know that either until when I met her like 2 or 3 years ago. I met her at New West in Dallas, and Jay was playing, and she sings back up for Jay, and then Jay gave me her phone number to call and hook up interviews and stuff like that, and then I forgot, and then I've been trying to get this last year. I've been trying to get a hold of. I've gotten a hold of Roxy, but her schedule is difficult to get a time because I I do the show at 7 o'clock every Tuesday,
Yeah.
and some people are. It's hard for people to get up. Like I've tried to get Monica Salazar,
Okay.
Saldivar.
Salivar?
Right? Yes, Monica.
Yeah.
She's from Grand Prairie, but
Super busy.
yes, well, she teaches until like 8 o'clock, like that.
I
But my
talked to her
shows.
at Fanfare, and that's what we are talking about. She's like, Alec, it's so busy. Oh, we're talking about the Grammys, Grammy
Oh
parties,
wow.
because we're both part of the Grammy
Oh wow.
association.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And but they always throw these gatherings on like a freaking Wednesday. I'm like, I work. She's like, so do I.
Yes.
So I can't make it. I
Yeah.
can't make it to Dallas for a gathering for the Grammys and then make it back to work on
I'll
Thursday.
go. I'll go for your. I'll be your
So
proxy. I'll be your proxy, your sub, like that. But what? Monica can't go to Dallas on the show.
I mean,
Oh,
all
there's
the mixers
sometimes in
are
Dallas.
again, yeah, sometimes in Dallas, sometimes they're in Austin or in
Okay.
Houston. They move around, but they're like at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock on up.
Yeah. Th-
We're working.
Yeah, they don't care as peons that work full time and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
us
Oh, you
normal
don't do
people.
this full time? Oh, we do.
And you know
Something
what's
like that.
funny? And I'll just say, a lot of people are like, oh, I have to work. I freaking love my job, bro.
I do too. I'm a teacher. I've got the hardest work schedule. I work like today. Wait, what's today? Today's Tuesday.
Work Tuesday. Yeah.
I had to go. I had my first class starts at 9:30, and I had to leave at 12:30. Those 3 hours are grueling, and then I had to come home.
Damn it.
And on
Woo.
Mondays and Wednesdays, I start at 11 o'clock, and I have to
Oh,
teach all the way till
Jesus.
2 o'clock.
Oh my
Ooh,
God,
I'm
my
so
brother.
tired like that.
You break a sweat.
I do, and you know what? it's so grueling that I have to take every Friday off. So I don't
Wow,
work on Fridays either.
I'm gonna end this interview right here.
Yeah. And in 2 weeks, they're forcing me to take a 3 month vacation. I so I won't be well, I teach online classes too, so yeah, it's a
We
rough
need more
schedule.
teachers.
College instructors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be a college. Well, no, I'm not that smart. So,
I'm sure you could. Hey,
no,
Shelley's a visiting scholar
yeah,
like that. So
I've heard that and I've seen that right UTSA is not too far
yeah.
from where I work.
Yeah, you maybe you should look into it. You could do talk about broadcasting.
But I barely have time to breathe.
Oh, that's true.
I go in at 6:30 in the morning,
Oh,
and I'm
dang.
not out till 5, and if not later, depending on what happens at work. Because and I
Yeah.
think that's what I love about the job is it's kind of like music. Nothing goes to plan. Something always comes up, and you better put some fires out.
Yeah.
And I think the part I like about it is it's rewarding when you do. When you knock it all out seamlessly, effortlessly, it seems that way, right? And it looks that
Yeah.
way, then I did my job. And it's rewarding to me. And a lot of people find it crazy, but I like it.
Well, that's good. You should always do something. You're a lucky person if you get to do something you love to do.
Yeah. And
And
yeah, of course, I complain. Who doesn't?
yeah,
2 weeks, I've been on the roof working, in the sun
yeah,
for 2 weeks. Okay, that's part of the gig.
yeah,
But that's why I'm dark.
yeah.
I don't know if you
Hey,
can
just
tell.
be grateful you're not doing it in the middle of July or
Thank
August.
God, bro.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're starting early like that. But I was, gosh, it's almost chat time. Well, it's already past the chat time. I'm sorry,
Let's
guys,
do
but
chat.
we'll get to. Wait, I was gonna say I may during the hiatus start doing a new show. Uh,
Really?
I told you I might be revamping it, but
Yeah.
I'll bring back Tejano talk. But I haven't told Nemo, so I was gonna tell Nemo today. But
He's missing out.
hopefully he watches the show. He never
He's gonna have
watches
to
the
watch the
show.
show.
He says he never watches the show, so
I
he doesn't
believe him.
need. Yeah, I believe him too. But
I
I
don't watch
watch.
mine.
You don't watch yours?
I'll watch it once.
Okay, because
It's
I watch my show lots of times to figure out what I could do to improve.
it's weird. I just don't like to see me.
I don't like to see me either, but I even hate to hear me because I say, yes, okay, all right. I Nemo always gets me on that. From back in the '90s, I said, okay, all right, yeah,
All right.
all right, okay, let's go, yeah, all right, yeah, and I
Yeah.
go, uh, and I do this a lot.
I mean, it makes you you,
Yeah.
right? That's who
No, I
you
don't. I'm
are.
not saying
That's your thing.
shoot me in the head. I just like to point
You're
at
like
my
thinking,
temple, like this, thinking like that. But another thing I hate is when I leave my mouth open. I'm about to ask a question, and Nemo jumps in and go, and so I go,
yeah, you're like,
hey, I go, I leave my
"Pinche
mouth open.
payaso."
I hate that. I hate that about myself. But like I said, I'm gonna revamp a new show. It's gonna
Okay,
and with all the footage I've taken over the past 2 or 3 years, because
that would be
I
freaking cool.
I just started to implement when I had a guest like I had Art Campos from the Cajunta Cats.
Yes,
I taped recorded some footage from Fanfare. I had Arte Tejarina. I did some recording from there. When I had Eddie Gonzalez in January, I showed some footage from back in the day that I did with him on there. And oh man, unfortunately I have some footage from Vegas Tejano, but I didn't get that ready for the show. So there's a lot more footage I could show that people have never seen and stuff like that. So
but you're not gonna be on air. You'll be doing all the hard work,
I
the
will be
grueling
on
work,
air
getting
too.
ready.
I will be do. Yeah, okay, yeah. For like in May and June, yes.
Yeah,
I might bring it out and just do a test show. See how everybody likes it.
why not? Why
Like, uh,
not?
like there's a guy I can't remember his name. El- Elio or
Elio, oh, from one of
he.
the conjunto.
No, no, no. He's not a performer. He's a DJ.
Oh,
He
okay.
is like a radio guy. He used to do. Uh, was it? It was. Who's that? He used to do a show called TMA, Tejano TMA. It was a show that had, uh, God, I'm drawing
On
a blank.
YouTube?
I was on YouTube with
Elias.
Elias. That's his
Elias,
name.
yes. He
No,
was
wait.
hosting
Was it Elias? Elias is Homeboy's.
a bearded dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
used
was
to be a
hosting
DJ,
the
right?
I
He
forgot the name of the
okay.
show.
Well, he does a show on. I don't know when it goes on, but it's pre-recorded. And he just DJs on Facebook. He does a Facebook Live, and he has his little face on the bottom in the corner, and he has things playing in the background. I don't know if he does music video or has dancers in the back, like that. I may do something like that, like put on music videos there or show footage and just put myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might.
Hey man,
I don't
you
know.
can do whatever the hell
We'll
you want
figure
to
it.
do.
You're right. I can't, and then I could pre-record it. But I think people like the chat. We have. I enjoy talking to people in the chat also. So I'm gonna make it interactive. I'll play some footage, or maybe someone might do a request, and while I play it, I'll pull out a video from some other show that I did, or something like that. I don't
Why
know
not?
how I'm gonna do it, but any, I don't want to say I don't want to involve guests because guests are pain in the butt to get on
Yeah,
the show, but sometimes they are. Not people like you though. You're great. Okay. All
and
right. Let's hit the chat.
let's
And
do it.
uh, and Nemo always says this. It says this eventually turns into the Buddy show. So Buddy is talking most of the time, and that's something I need to stop.
Why?
I because I want to hear more from the guests, but it always comes back to me for some reason. I don't know. I
You
think
love you some you. Ain't
yes,
nothing wrong with it.
exactly. I think everybody's favorite voice is the sound that comes from themselves. I guess everybody loves to hear about themselves. If you don't know how to have a conversation with somebody, just ask them a question so they talk about themselves.
Very true.
And they usually think you're a very interesting person because they talk to you all the
I
time.
think I'm bored.
You're
That's-
not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Okay, let's hit the chat. Let's see. Luis, it's a salute, folks. I can barely see this. Nemo
yeah.
kind of helps sometimes. Can you can't see this? Can you?
Nah, there's no
Wait.
way.
Okay. Oh yeah, we both wear
Yeah.
glasses. Okay, Alfredo. He says, "What's up, guys?"
What's up,
Alfredo.
Alfredo?
Now, Alfredo, I say he plays with a band called Grupo Fijo, like
Okay.
that. And I actually got to see him live perform this fanfare. I usually miss him most of the time at fanfare, but I got some footage. And Alfredo, I was thinking about having you on the show, and his granddaughter's name is Allie. Are you familiar with Allie?
No.
Allie, she's a young up and coming artist, and she's from Conroe, and she has a group called Grupo Ro, uh, and she has a couple songs that Shelly
Wait a minute.
wrote for her.
She's about 12, 13. How old is she?
Yeah, she's about 12 or
Oh,
13.
okay. I think I know who you're
Okay,
talking about.
Alfredo, you can tell us how old your granddaughter is. Okay, and I can't. Don't ask me to name the songs because I can't say them right. I'm not mi fascinación. I can't.
Ascensión, ¿verdad?
I
My
can't say it.
fascination.
Yeah, that's it. But in Spanish, I can't say that. All right. Let's see. Ali's new single release date is May 9th. Por amor a ti. Okay.
Por
So
amor a ti.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm surprised. You know what? My Spanish sucks because Lucky Joe's new song.
No, I haven't heard it.
I call when I said I named the song, I said AMO, and
Oh,
it's
amo.
uh, yeah, it's because it's AMO and it's a IMO. That's how he sings it at IMO. I call it that. I say so. We're gonna watch AMO. He goes. Nemo
Amo.
and him busted me open like I was going, okay. So my Spanish sucks.
Hey,
Okay.
you and I both, bro. You and I both.
No, yours is probably way better than mine. And
It's
hey,
Spanglish.
yeah, I wish I was better at Spanglish.
Okay.
Felipe from AGL. See, I'm dyslexic too. It's AGL, not ALG. A video. So
AOG.
yeah. Have you seen Felipe's channel? He's got a
No.
YouTube channel. He's had it for like umpteen years. He's got a lot of followers. He's very good video footage of. He teaches me some things. Lawrence teaches me a lot. But when I met Felipe I met him at Vegas Town, I think a year or two ago, and he's got nice
Awesome.
toys. Toys like I called Lawrence's his cameras toys like that, but they have a nice collection of toys. I don't have those kind of toys,
Yeah, no,
but
those are those guys.
and you know what, Felipe, I'm going to tell you right now. When I do this show, I'm going to steal some of your footage off your channel and show it on my show, and I'm sure he's not going to have a problem with that. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I will always give you credit, Felipe. All right, don't worry about that. All right. He said yes. This is. Oh, there is rocket en español in Mexican Fiesta. I
Oh,
guess
okay.
you. I guess you didn't get a chance to see that. Uh, Elicio Leo, is that the guy, the DJ guy? Elicio, remember the TMA?
Elias,
Elias.
TMA,
Met, well, he says
Elliot,
it.
right? I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it's Elicio Leo. I don't know. Oh yeah, he does the Tejano dance party on Facebook. But
Okay.
I I'm gonna take a little idea from him, a little idea from back in the day, and a little bit. I'm gonna take a couple ideas and mash them together and see
And
how it works.
that's how you create things, right? And
Yeah,
musicians do it all the time. People who arrange songs, you take a little bit from everyone.
yeah. I think there's a saying. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but good artists copy, great artists steal.
You might be right.
It's true.
You might be right.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Vic Medina. Hey Vic, what's up? He's a he's a local DJ. He used to be on Kick FM back in the day,
There it is.
like that. And he's on the radio with Pancho Pistola. I don't know
Okay.
if you remember. Okay.
Yes.
The Jalapeno Network, like that. So, and Vic has
Really
been
cool
on the show.
guys.
Hey, Vic, I might call you up to be part of the new show format. I don't know because Nemo is not here. He's not going to be here next week either. I think he's
Nemo no show.
yeah, no show.
No show
Nemo.
Nemo.
I like that. Alfreda, she's 14. Allie's 14. Okay, great.
Okay.
Vic says your English ain't that great either.
So not Spanish or English. Neither one will
Okay,
work for you.
that's true.
Son of a
Okay,
biscuit.
okay. Alec and Magalito played the drums for
That's
Ali
right. I was gonna say
this past
Miguelito
Sunday. Okay.
has been helping her out. Miguelito is another wow, crazy talent, bro. He's our
Oh,
drummer,
oh, he is.
which is our guitarist's son, right? So Miguel Hernandez, the artist, the singer, is an amazing freaking guitarist.
Okay, so
Overall music.
his
His son
son's.
plays drums for us.
Okay, so he also played for Ali this
Yes,
past weekend.
he's been
Okay.
helping her out a lot.
Okay, awesome. How old is he?
Now he just turned 14.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, you should
So
hear his solos, bro.
so he's full time with you guys
Full
at
time.
14? At
And
14?
it started at 13. Yeah, he's now it's 14.
And he travels or he just
And he
does
travels. Well, because his dad's on guitar for us too. So it works, right? We have an amazing guitarist and an amazing drummer.
I was gonna say, what about school?
Not to mention an amazing bass player and keyboardist. I mean, the whole band, I think is his school, because he's doing really well with his grades, he
Yeah.
can get out. And they kind of figure out schedules and it's working so far.
So he takes they give him assignments to do on the road and stuff like
I don't
that.
know how they do it, but his grades are awesome enough that he can.
Well, I am not surprised because it takes a lot of discipline to be an artist like that, and so that's what it takes to do well in school. Also, a lot of discipline
Yeah.
and focus. So I'm not surprised that he's good. Let's see what else. Uh, Felipe said, "LOL, do it." Okay, thanks. He just gave me permission, everybody, to use this footage. Okay,
Nice. You
that's
have it
awesome. That's all I need as a verbal competence. Well, actually, I have it recorded now, and so I got
all said and done.
permission. I get some when I first started doing those 50 shows, I would get YouTube strikes for copyrights, but I have all the legal permissions from the the record labels from back in the day.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I mean, I faxed them a couple of them. Like, I think it was EMI because I get strikes for Selena videos, Emilio videos. Who else? Los Palominos, and there was another one I get a strike, but it would only catch it every once in a while. So I just
Oh,
crop that one, and then I put it on another show. And if it goes through, I just let slide or something like that. But all right, it's 8:04. Well,
is it?
Nemo's not here, so I don't have a time. But I do I
Anything.
do have to put my daughter to bed 8:30 because if I don't do that, she'll stay up until 9. And
See,
so
my young one's up all hours of the night.
yeah,
He's
eh, go ahead.
he's either dancing or on the video. You can hear him playing video games.
Okay. Well, my daughter's 10, so I
Yeah, she
have
needs
to
to go
put
to
her to
bed.
bed. Yeah, she needs to go to bed. Okay. It was great having you. Now, you, where can people reach you? Like for social media or, uh,
I'm I'm out there just like everybody else. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have a TikTok, which I don't use a lot. I'm
I
not a
don't do.
good TikToker, bro.
I suck at
Every
all the
once in a
social
while,
media.
I'll put a video, and it's crazy. I saw somebody going under a bridge with a stupid trampoline. I said, "This guy's not gonna make it." So I started. I'm at the red light.
Yeah.
We're stuck because he can't make it. So I shoot this stupid video, and I'm really intrigued. Is he gonna freaking make it? And it's slowly, he's going, he's going. I swear to God, he made it by that much. He fucking made it. That
Did it
thing
go
almost got a
viral?
million hits. Yeah,
Are you serious? Oh my God.
out of all stupid things,
There's a lot of stupid things that go viral.
I
I
don't know.
bet.
I don't know what to put on this thing, but I love watching the stuff
Yeah.
on there. You
All
know,
right. Now, your show is on Tejano
it's on
360.
Roku. Yeah,
Right.
so it's on
No,
Roku.
it's also on the internet on a website.
Yes, yeah. So it's completely free now. And we used to have an app.
Yeah.
You can find it anywhere, everywhere. I go to Roku TV and find the show there, and you can watch all the past shows,
Yeah.
all the new shows, and everything, all the other content that we have on the on 360 network. You know, with
Yes.
Shelly's shows and whatnot. It's all there.
Now you're the only one that does any new shows because I went and looked at it and said, "Well, I've seen all these other shows
Yeah.
like that." So how come they
Well,
like?
we had a couple of hosts that came in and then left. Gabriela was one of them as well as a.
I
What?
have an issue with. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll tell you
Really?
after. Not
Yeah.
with
Okay.
Gabriella, but go ahead.
Okay. So Shelly had her show, um, and then they came and went.
Yeah.
And they get busy. They have their things. They have, they have their other stuff they got to do. Uh, I'm the lone one, I guess, right?
But you know why your shows lasted this long? Well, for one thing, you're good at it. The other thing
Ah,
is
thank you.
because you're a guy. You are committed and you feel like a responsibility and duty
Whoa.
to do it. No, because I have had I there are a lot of shows that have had issue with women that don't uh, they come in and out when they feel like it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you say
Hmm.
you're gonna like you're a man of your word. If you say you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it like
Yeah.
that. But some women don't. You know what?
Ouch.
I shouldn't
I was
generalize
gonna
like that,
say
but
you're going down the. Well,
I
you're gonna
am.
take. You're going on hiatus. I guess you can say whatever the hell
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
true.
say.
Nobody's gonna watch this show. I'm gonna just delete it right afterwards. I'm just joking, but I've tried to get a hostess for this show, but
Yeah.
and even guys, you know what? I probably shouldn't. That's not true. Whatever I said earlier, forget it. Because I've had
Forget it.
guys that flag out on me too. So yeah, there's very few people that are committed to help this genre continue. Does that
Yeah,
make sense? They think
it does.
it's all fun and dandy, and they get to be I don't know how to get they get a lot of fame. There's no fame in this. I mean, people don't run up and say, "Buddy," throwing their bras, their panties, and all that like that. Give them the digit.
Ew.
They do it to you. They do it to you because you're on stage.
I'm gonna dodge
They
those
say,
damn
"Sonny,
things.
those weren't meant for you. That's for Alec over there."
Or meant for him so he can put it on.
Oh, okay, maybe. Anything's better than those jeans that he has
The
on there.
fancy,
The
the
pants.
fancy pants.
The fancy pants. I like that. Fancy pants, Sunny South Southern. Okay. I like that. That's his new nickname for me. Thank you for
Hey
that.
man, you said it, I didn't.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll take all credit for that one. All right. But they can find you at Tejano360network.com.
Yes,
That's
or they can find me on Facebook
Roku.
at Alec
Okay.
Roku, Alec 360 on Instagram, Alec Gomez Tejano Late Night on Facebook. Just search it. It's all
Okay.
over the damn place.
Let me ask you a question now. Do you record the shows and put them out as they go, like a week or two later, or do you save up like 10 and then you release them all
No,
10?
it's exactly like you said. A week or two later, they come out. So that's how we're turning over.
Okay. And you said
Shoot,
you're going
and
to.
we shoot on a Tuesday, like you.
Oh, you're my competition.
Why? Because it's a lot easier. Well, we're not live, right?
Right.
It's a lot easier for the musicians to because everybody plays on the weekends,
Right.
and
That's why I
right
said,
around Wednesday, everybody starts getting busy. So Tuesday is the perfect day.
right. And, Tejano Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, it
You
just
know,
rolls. Yeah. That's
yum.
why. And, well, you don't go on live, so I was going to say, it's not a good idea to go up against on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock.
No, we're busy watching.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I go back and forth from the Three Amigos and stuff like that, and Bumper
I'm
Show.
watching Survivor
Survivor? That's
on
still
Wednesday.
on?
Yeah,
That's still
yeah,
on? Okay.
yeah, dude. We're
Oh
like
yeah,
season 27.
we forgot to talk about
I,
your Spartan guy. You're a
I
Spartan
oh,
guy.
bing, bing, bing,
Yeah,
bing.
there you go.
Yeah,
I got.
I have a race coming up. In fact, you brought up Alan earlier. He's now racing with me,
Oh wow, that's pretty
which
good.
is I think this is his second or third year doing it, and he's stepping up to the next level, right? So there's a sprint, which is a 5K, 25 obstacles. Everybody starts there, and then you have your super, which is now a 10K, 30 obstacles.
Is that the one you do?
That's the one I'm doing both back to back. I'm running the super with him on Saturday, and then I'm running the sprint on Sunday.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Now,
So
where are they hosted? Do they host them everywhere, or do you only go to the ones in San
it's all
Antonio?
over the place. These two, we do these two. They're everywhere. I picked these two in Burnett, in May.
Where's, where's Burnett?
Burnett's out by Marble Falls.
Where's Mortal Falls?
281 North. Right, you
I
hit
don't
that
know where
way.
281 is either.
Ah,
Is that San Antonio?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
go
from
north.
San
It's go
Antonio. I don't
towards
know.
Dallas, but you're going through the backwoods, right?
Okay.
Beautiful country, beautiful area.
Oh,
They
281. Yes, that
281.
is a very scenic road. I remember when I used to
Beautiful
live in
area,
Fort
bro.
Worth, I used to go that way. Okay. I do remember
So
that.
out in Burnett, we're gonna do that. It's called the Spartan Weekend, and they have
Okay.
several throughout the country. And then after I do those two in October, I do the Beast, which is this one.
Okay.
That
And,
one is the big one.
oh,
That one's a
and
toughie.
now do you come out in the top 10, top 50,
Oh
top 100?
Jesus, no, bro. I'm happy. I'm lucky just come out alive.
Finish. Yeah, I know. I got
Seriously,
you.
because by not my own number from my own number 8 to 13, your legs are cramping.
Oh, yeah.
Your legs are cramping because now you have 35 obstacles, and for every obstacle that you fail, it's either 30 burpees or an extra mile, not a mile
You
run, but like a quarter mile run.
you put yourself through that punishment, dude.
Yeah, it really is. You know, all the guys in the band ask me, why the hell do you do it? I can't explain it other than again, at the end, it's rewarding, right?
Yeah,
It's
accomplishment.
it's it's an it's an accomplishment, and it's you, not
Like,
against you, but you doing you. You're the only one who can help you and make it through. Because no
right.
one can help you through these obstacles. It's got to be only you.
That's true. Yeah,
No help.
the only way you would see me out there is I'll be the guy handing you water.
No,
That's
you
it.
can do
I'll
it.
be the water boy. That's it.
I would say try it,
No,
and I
no,
guarantee you'd
no,
be
no,
hooked.
no, no, no. If they had a walking version of that,
They do.
maybe,
You can take all day, brother.
and
Take your
walk through
time.
the mud. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Ah,
That's for
boo.
everybody. We used to have a drinking. Well, we have a drinking game, and all of the old the I guess our P1s in this know of the drinking game, which is I don't know if I told you back the first time you were here, but you know, Bumper has it. They drink on his show. I don't
Yeah,
want to drink on this show. I
I
don't
do a
like.
drinking game
Yes, you
on
do a
mine.
drinking game.
Yeah,
And
dentro y pa dentro.
yeah, I remember that. And I don't like to cuss on the show. I don't think you cuss a lot on the show.
You know what's weird, right? He said you can, and then I've cussed here a little bit, and I caught myself, and I'm sorry, right? But
Oh
no,
no,
I don't
that's
cuss on
okay.
my show.
Yeah.
I don't know why. For some reason, I do cuss, but not on my show.
Well, maybe you
It's
don't. Maybe
rare that I do.
some of your guests might cuss by
Yeah,
accident or something like that.
yeah, and I tell them they can. I mean, it's on the internet, so it's nothing
Yeah,
holding us back.
I'm the same way, but I try not to do any of that. Ah, there was a point I was gonna say. I'm
Ándale,
just
cabrón.
getting old. I'm just getting old. All right.
Whatever.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh wait. Let me see. I think we had one more. Luis, what did he say? Oraldo, what guests are you gonna have next week? We're gonna have Roel.
Roel Martinez.
Yes, from formerly from. I think that he's just called Roel Martinez Band, right?
Hmm. It's
Okay.
just Roel, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, a quick story about Roel. I
Okay.
was a fan way before he
Was.
joined.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I started.
Okay.
He impressed the hell out of me way before Rodeo,
Yeah. He had his
right?
own band. I forgot the name of the.
He
I
did.
do research when my artist confirmed, so I will find out what band he performed. He
I
had
saw him in
before.
Laredo. We were out there for
Oh,
some shows, and I went out on the Friday night. The whole band went out because we were done early, and he was playing, and his voice just blew me away.
oh yeah,
His voice blew me away. I'm like, damn, this kid is good. This dude is really, really freaking good. Then fast forward, he joins Rodeo. Like,
yeah, yeah. The first time I ever heard of him was with Grupo Rodeo, like that.
oh, the
And
Jaime brothers. I mean, well, the original singers are amazing singers.
hey, are they going? I thought I heard that they're coming back to perform.
They've done. They might be at Vegas, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
think I
Might be.
might have. I think they might be at Vegas. Okay,
Dude,
and for
that's
those.
a show for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy Vegas Tejano. David Chavez, he puts on a great event, and
Yes.
we had a table last year, and I'm planning to get another table this year for
And
the
and
expo.
he's so cool. Very busy guy. But
Yes,
when you do get a hold of him and you need something, he's there for you. He helps you out. He's always helped me out. And
yes.
I appreciate him and everything he does.
Well, I hope to see you there, and you got to talk to those people who sign the checks.
And yeah, the powers that be.
Exactly. I sign my own check. I buy my own table and stuff like that. And Lawrence is a partner with me. We're doing a project together. It's called Tejano Con X,
Okay.
like that. But if you ask Nemo, it's Tejano Con X,
Joe.
like con.
Ex-cons.
It's like Con X. All right.
Connects.
All right. Let's end the show. You'll
All
follow
right.
me. I'm your host Oraldo for It's Tejano Time,
I'm Alec Gomez from Tejano Late Night with Alec Gomez.
and you've been listening and watching Tejano Time Talk.
That's right.
All right. Thanks. And I hope everybody enjoys this next week and hope to see you soon. All right.
Later, my brother. I
I'm
appreciate you,
hoping,
man.
I really hope to see. Hey, are you going to be at, I am going to go to Victoria for the Memorial Day Bash.
No,
Are
I
you
think
guys,
we have something.
man, okay. It's the first, have you ever been there before?
I have not been to that event.
This is the first time. It's got a great lineup, and so
Yep.
Lawrence told me he's going to hook me up with VIP tickets there, and he says
Nice.
they treat him real well. I said, so if they treat him well, they're going to treat me well.
Of course. Duh.
All
Why
right,
wouldn't they?
I still have to get my hotel room. So, but I was hoping that you, not Sonny was performing, but I should dog him in front of you anyway. I'm sorry, like that. But I enjoy seeing you every time. I know Sonny's performing. I know I get to see you. So,
Awesome,
uh,
bro.
all right. But I hope I get to see you in Vegas Tahoe or sooner next time I go to San Antonio.
Cool,
All
man.
right. All right. And broadcast.